Hello everyone, it's Brandi Janei. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing some Happy Mail. So if you're interested in seeing this, please be sure to stay tuned. Okie dokie. So I have two things here that I want to show you today. First is an order / reprint from Black Mountain Plans. So if you are new here, then you may not know that I am using Black Mountain Plans for my, what's this called? My budget planner. I'm checking for an invoice. Okay. I'm using Black Mountain Plans for my budget planner. And so this is my friend May, who I absolutely adore. She decided to switch up her inserts a bit, and so she sent me the correction. Oh, that's from my little friend Rico. So first off, part of the correction is that there is now an official cover, which is super cute. Not sure why it's double-sided, but that's okay. We'll put that there. Oh, she added some vision board pages. I wonder if she knows that's double-sided. Okay, so she added some vision board pages. And then here is the monthly, like month at advance. Okay, so then there's that. And then we have, I don't know if I still need this. Okay, so then she changed this page, added birthdays. Here's an annual bills. We have a month at a glance sheet. And then we go into May. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna take this page out. I'm trying to figure out where to put all this. So I don't really need these two pages anymore. All right, so we have the cover page, blank. Here's a vision board page, which I actually might, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one because I can just glue my vision board to this. Okay. And then we have July through December. Same for here. Okay. Birthdays, annual bills. Then it goes into January. And I am going to take these pages out. So this is May through December. Okay, so here's the month in a glance for May. She added a goals sheet and a bills sheet. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so month at a glance. I'm trying to figure out how I can switch this up. Okay, month at a glance. Here's the May calendar. Here is a goals sheet, a bills sheet. I kind of wish I had. I don't necessarily, I think the bill sheet is what I don't necessarily need. I'm gonna add my blank page there. Okay. Or do I want the blank page after? I don't really need the bill sheet. Okay, yeah, I don't really need the bill sheet. Okay, so anyway, this is what my this is what my month is going to look like. So the month at a glance, I obviously have to keep because if not, then I wouldn't have the monthly part. So then we have the monthly calendar. Then we'll have this goals page, which I also don't particularly need just for the sake of this planner, but that's okay. I do need a blank sheet here. And then I don't think I need this page, but I'm going to leave that in there just in case. All right. And so basically that is it. Everything else, you know, will continue. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop those pages in. All right, and then I will add my extra sheets in off camera. But I just kind of wanted to, you know, walk through it with you to see where we are. Yeah. So, anywho, I'm going to have to go through this. Let me just sit this back here. So, again, I'm excited about this. Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, so then I also ordered, because I like to use the kits for this. So I started using this in February. So here was the February kit. So I did order the one for May, and it's this beautiful bee themed kit, which I'm super excited about. And then we have this, I get sheet A and sheet B. And this was obviously changed as well, just because she changed that page. And then I also picked up some washi sheets because I figured I could use these in my other planner. I picked up some torn corners and splotches. I just love the bees, you guys. Some large deco, and this will go on my other planner as well. And then this is some extras again for just another page. So these 3 sheets here will go in my other planner, and then this one will be for this planner. So I'm going to actually stick this here in May so that I don't forget. So the next time you see this planner, I will be setting up the May spread, which, yay. All right, so there is that from Black Mountain Plans. What else do we have? Some freebies here, which I talked to her the other day, and she is kind of changing up quite a few things in her shop. So definitely, I will leave May link down below. So definitely go check that out. Scripture candy, love that. Restore unto me the joy of my salvation and uphold me with thy free spirit. And that is Psalm 51 and 2. That's fun. Oh, this little sticker is so beautiful. It's a vinyl. Love that. And then here's the card and the information. For Black Mountain Plans. So love, 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 love. Thank you, May. Then I also ordered some stickers from her other shop. And I think she told me that they, let me see. Yeah, there was a problem with the original order and wanted to make it right. We have changed supplies to a better vendor and want to remake your order for free. So this is for May and Max, and this is the Sticky Hillbilly on Etsy. Oh, a coupon. We're going to keep that to the side. Okay, so these are stickers that I had ordered. The coffee cat, which is cute. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face will. 100% true. Girls just want to have funs. I saw that. I mean what I say, and even if I don't mean to say it out loud, I always mean it. That is 100% true about me. And then Natural Born Chiller, because yes, please. So these are some vinyl stickers from the Sticker Hillbilly. Also, like I said, can be found on Etsy, not on May. So yeah, exciting. All right, so there is that. And then last but certainly not least, because my planner woes continue, I did decide to order, and this is totally 100% influenced by Stephanie Happily Plans, like 100% influenced. Yep. because every single time I watch her video, I'm sad and I really want one. And so I decided you're going to do it. Now, because I have purchased this planner though, I'm like, okay, but you bought it and now you're going to use it for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. So this is it. This is it. Water resistant, tear proof, rigid and sturdy. Oh, so this is the cover, the new cover material. And I have only used, I've used plum paper before, but I have only used it in the vertical. But this time I decided to get a daily. So this is the A5 daily. So I picked out this cover because I just thought it was really pretty and I love books. Then we have your front page, obviously. And then it goes, I got the one with like no color because I really prefer that. So we have our special dates, ideas, plans, or goals. Then you have your blank, and then I start mine in May, which I cannot believe is just like in a couple days. So here's the May calendar, and then these are the daily pages. So I did go ahead and personalize mine. So I have any business tasks that need to go here, my schedule for the day, my daily verse or scripture writing, any to-dos will go here, and then the daily gratitude thing here. And then I wanted to leave this page open to just kind of put whatever, you know, I wanted to put in there. So this is the whole year. Well, it goes from May to, what do I have? May to October. So like a 6-month thing, which is cool. So then here you have your, let's see, this is the end. So the end comes with a few of the dot grid pages. Then I have this contact sheet. So a double-sided contact sheet, your passwords with a calendar on the back, and then your tab dividers. And they are all, again, oh, so it has like the overview section on the front tab, which is cool. So that would essentially go right here. Yes, that will go there. Feels like a really big cover, but I guess you do want it to cover your tabs. Okay, so then anyway, you have all the rest of the tabs, and then you have your pocket folder that goes in the back, and then the back cover, obviously. Now, I am not going to put, just for the sake of, you know, space, I will probably put 3, uh-oh, I just messed this up. I will probably only carry with me like 3 months at a time. I don't know how I just messed this up, y'all. Okay, that's the front. Okay, is this the front? Yeah, that's the front. Okay, so yeah, I will probably only carry like 2 or 3 months with me at a time, just because I don't want this to be this huge bulky thing. But what I can do is keep the monthly parts in here. I guess I don't really need to. I was going to say, in case I need to do some like pre-planning, I really don't need to do that because I put everything in my phone and then just transfer it to my planner anyway. So yeah, I don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to carry 3 months at a time, just so this does not get overly heavy or bulky. And okay, so this part here, we will actually go ahead and keep the notes pages and the contact pages, and I'll just put that in there because I do like to have that page in the back. Because I do actually plan on taking this with me, so I don't want it to be too heavy. All right, and then we have those two there, and then I will put these back in the plastic so they don't get ruined. All right, and then that will go to the side. So now I was toying between doing the black disc or the clear, but I think I'm gonna do clear. I hate plastic disc. But this is what I currently have. I am going to go to like Office Max or Staples or whatever and find some of the tool discs. But in the meantime, this is where we are. And I'm probably even going to find some smaller ones because I feel like these discs don't really have to be that big. And I'm really, really hoping, which I should check to see, but I'm really hoping that one of my planner covers that I already have will accommodate this planner. And I'm thinking that the only one that may work is this one I have from Notique. I had one from Poi and Hun, but I gave it away. So I'm hoping that this Notique cover will work. If not, I will probably have to go and order myself a cover. But I feel like this should be massive, but fine. Oh yeah, so it's, I mean, obviously way taller than it needs to be. Way taller than it needs to be. But I don't even know what size this was made for. But the point is that it will keep the planner protected, which is obviously the goal, at least until I get a different cover. So I'm gonna rock with this until I get a different one. Although I think I have, hold on. I do have, I forgot, this A5 one from Moterm. So hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Forgot about this, my veg tan one from Moterm. Maybe this will fit. Does this fit? Oh! Y'all. No! Okay, so what I may have to do, let me see. If I take, I might have to not use that back cover. Let's see. I put it, no, it still doesn't fit. Okay, well, maybe if I use smaller discs, I'll be able to use the Moterm, but I know for sure this is an A5. So maybe with smaller discs, I can use it. The paper part, I feel like the paper would fit in here fine. Yeah. It's not the paper. I think it's the disc size. And perhaps the cover. Y'all, hold on. Let me see if I got any more discs. One moment, please. Okay, round two. So let's try. I still may have to take the covers off, but I do have these discs, which are still plastic. However, they are from Heather Kell's book, her Go Wild planner. So they don't really bother me because even though they are plastic, they are like way thicker than these other ones. So they may not be They may not be so fragile. And I do actually like the size of them better. So let's go ahead. I'll just have to see if I can still fit. 3 months might be a stretch. But yeah, I wanted to use the disc. I could have used the, ring bound system, obviously. Disc, not ring bound. Is that what it's called? Ring bound? Yes, the ring bound system, which I have used in the, past. But I do feel like that kind of limits you to covers a little bit more than using the disc bound system, because now obviously any cover that I have that does not have rings in it can be, I love that, can be used for this particular planner. And then I still have the flexibility of being able to take the pages out and, move them around and, add more pages and all that jazz. So that's exciting. Okay, so let's try again. So here is my Moterm. I know this is too big. So what I might have to do is I can either cut that cover down just to have a backing on it. Yeah, the cover is just too... No, it still doesn't fit. And I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't fit. Okay. Well, I don't know why it doesn't fit. I guess it just goes better with the, I guess it just goes better with the other system. That's okay. Because in real life, this cover is strong enough that I could potentially carry it without having anything on top of it at all. Just because, again, they made it extra sturdy and awesome. But then obviously I still have the Notique option, which would be okay. Because even though it's massive, at least I don't have to worry about my book getting destroyed. And then I can still like go through and decorate my pockets, and it has a pin loop, which is always amazing. So yeah, I think we're going to just roll with this until I decide if I want to get another cover, but I don't have to. And I like that. And then I can also, there's obviously, you can see plenty of room. So this can even grow if need be. If I do decide I just want to put all 6 months at one time, I can. So I'm here for that. But if you have this particular book and a cover that can be used that is not a Moterm, obviously, because that does not work, let me know. I think Plum Paper sells covers, if I'm not mistaken, so I could definitely go back and just grab one of those. But I honestly thought that my Moterm would work, which is why I did not get it. And I obviously knew that this one would work, which is another reason why I didn't get it. So yeah, but if you know of another cover that might work, let me know so that I can try that one out. I do have some Coach covers, but my Coach covers are going to be, they're smaller. The Coach covers are smaller than the Moterms, I think. The Moterm just has so many like pockets and things like that. Yeah, it's a wee bit smaller. But now I'm like, let's make sure though. Don't give up until we have to give up. This pocket is I'm gonna be so mad if I do all of this and then it still doesn't work anyway. Let's just sit it here because the pocket would go in. Yeah, still too small. It's just not, the covers just aren't wide enough. Anyway, you guys, I'm not going to keep boring you with this, but I did want to show you because the next time you see this planner, I will be going ahead and doing my setup for it. So I hope that you enjoyed this hot mess of a video. And I look forward to planning in this planner very, very soon. I've been using this like notebook system and it has been working out for me for now. But, you know, I really want like the whole thing so that I don't have to like draw and I can just go back to a notebook being an actual notebook. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Now that I've gotten everything all disheveled, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I am going to be probably announcing a giveaway in the next video, so you definitely want to stay tuned and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. You will have to be a public subscriber though, so if you're interested in participating in a giveaway, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel today. Thank you guys for being here. Be safe, be kind, or be quiet, and be well, and I'll catch you in the next one.